So, it's been a couple weeks since I did the front brakes on the Aristo, and the new pads are great, but they're very, very dusty because they're track oriented. So I don't know if I might change them out for the regular series pads, but you can see that there's a whole lot of brake dust covering the wheel, and this is after like a week and a bit. But anyway, everything's going pretty well with them, and I still have yet to do the rear brakes. So, what I got the other day was another set of axle stands or car stands, and I've got pretty much everything else that I need to do the rear brakes. So that's what's happening today, and I got a new camera rig and a new phone as well, so maybe might see better footage, but oh well, let's get started. One thing that's been really annoying with this car is wind noise. That's because I think at one stage someone tried to break into this car. As you can see, the windscreen surround is pried back and it's looking pretty ugly, as you can see. Anyway, so what I've done is I've taped off this section in case I get any Sikaflex there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to clamp it and Sikaflex it. Now what I did was I clamped it first and made sure that the window would still wind up, because that's very important, because you may realize like you can clamp something and then go to wind the window up when you're done and it won't wind up because it's too tight and everything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clamp it first. As you can see, it's just flapping about, it's not very great. I would like to get like maybe even new doors even, but that's pretty much the best that I can do. And I've got some automotive grade high high adhesion, high strength, heavy duty adhesive sealant. That's pretty much it. It's black, so it matches the color, and yeah, it should work pretty well. And I've got the Sikaflex gun, and I'm just going to set up everything and hopefully be able to get this job done, and hopefully it'll be good too. Alright, so I've made an absolute mess of the Sikaflex, but good thing I put down the tape. So it's all clamped up. Got like rubber and load distributors, so it doesn't mark any of the plastic or anything really. So yeah, that's all down and good. Should leave it for a couple hours, should set, and there we go. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do, I've got the front grille, whatever it is, off, and I'm going to clean up around the intercooler and I'm going to paint it black for stealth. Everything's all masked up. Now we're just going to paint. I haven't bothered taking off everything just because, I don't know, you don't see the rest of the intercooler, and the bumper on this is a bit of a funny thing to take off, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, intercooler's painted black. I don't know if you can really see that, but that's the point. It's black. Kill. Oh, hello spider. Did you escape from Marty's shift knob? So it started raining a whole ton, but what I've done is I've made a pod filter support bracket. So that's just going to go in there, and that's going to bolt up to the factory hole. And I'm just going to paint it black, because in Australia you're meant to have one to support the pod filter, and not just a intake pipe supporting the pod filter. All good. Alright, so what's new? So I'm just about to fit up the pod filter bracket and everything like that. I've just put the front grille back on with the freshly painted black intercooler, and that's looking good. And I've just painted the bracket. Yeah, that's dry enough. I'm not worried too much about it, it's just in the engine bay. It's not going to be a show car or anything, so I'm not too worried. We have the pod filter bracket installed and painted, and it's a whole lot more secure now. It doesn't move at all, which is perfect, and yeah, that's pretty much to keep it legal and everything like that. Also, this is dried, but I'm not going to take it off yet. I'm going to wait for it to cure overnight, and then I'm going to take everything off. Alright, headlights. They're kind of foggy and they're yellow. Let's fix that today. So, this is the mother's kit. So what it comes with is a drill attachment and all the sanding discs required. I think it's one for each headlight. Yeah, 800 grit, 1500 grit, and then a 3000 grit. Finishing pad, and then a polishing ball. Yeah, for when you actually put the plastic polish on. So yeah, you start with the 800, work your way up to the 1500, and then you just polish it. And I don't know if I'm gonna seal it with clear coat, but I'll see how it goes and see how long this one lasts, and then in a couple months, if it's all hazy again, I'll try the clear coat way of doing things. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I've already masked off the headlights, and I've already actually sanded that one a little bit with some 600 grit sandpaper, and that one's all it's clear, but it's yellowy and getting hazy. So yeah, after, look at that. Headlights are looking pretty great now, thank goodness. Really improved the look of the car too, even though the rest of the car kind of looks shoddy. This is probably going to be tackled next. I don't know, it looks like it's going to be a pretty big job. But, oh, I might actually polish up the exhaust tips, just because I can.